which revealed that February 5th release date, unless somebody at Bandai Namco just screwed up and just happened to ship that commercial, and then everybody in Japan now thinks the game is still coming out in February, while the rest of the world has to wait 2 more weeks or 1 week in the US. So I don't know. I guess the second I find some more information about that, I'll let you guys know. But for now, assume that February 5th is still on. If that's the case, it's most likely a translation or dubbing, or dubbing issue or something to do with that, which caused the delay in the rest of the world. But the next thing I want to talk about is a live stream. There's another live stream happening later in February, or not later in February, but in February, which is going to cover everything. If you guys remember, Bandai Namco US did a live stream earlier in December and kind of gave us a good taste of what to expect of the game, and they're going to do the same thing again this time around in February. And from what I was told, it's going to cover pretty much everything that's going to get revealed or get planned to get revealed with this game. And before you think, well, wait a minute, Ramstar, won't that just spoil the whole game for us? Well, no. Actually, they're only going to cover everything that gets revealed. So essentially, by the time we see that live stream, everything that Bandai Namco and Dim's plan on teasing and revealing so far will be revealed. So essentially, this kind of will be going over the gameplay and kind of the basics of everything that they showed us so far prior to the game's coming out. Now, in terms of when the actual live stream is, I'm not really sure. I just know it's sometime in February, maybe the first week of February, somewhere around there. But as soon as I find out some more information about that, I will let you guys know. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you're new here, and you'll get all the news as it happens when it happens. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is power levels, because this is kind of a random question that I saw pop up a couple times in the past months, but no one really addressed. How do power levels work, and what are their purpose in this game? And this is kind of an obvious question, really, or obvious answer, excuse me. Power levels represent how strong you are as a character. In case you don't know, with your custom created character, as you get stronger, and I'm sure you noticed, as you get stronger, you level up. I'm sure you guys seen various characters in demos and live streams and all stuff that were like level 60, level 40, level whatever. These levels essentially correlate with your power level in the game. As you level up, you have the option to level up your attack, defense, health, stuff like that to kind of make your character stronger over time. I believe you start with a power level of like either 100 or 300, somewhere small around there as level 1, and as you progress, you become stronger. You get like a power level of like 1,000, 2,000, 100,000, whatever. Oh, actually, I don't know the actual cap, but you get pretty strong. Essentially, the whole purpose of power levels is to kind of understand, just like in the series, what you're getting yourself into. They're not going to scale the same way like they did in the series. You're not going to see someone with a power level of like 500 billion. But you are going to see powers that vary based on what level the person is. So if you're level 1 and your power level is 300, you probably don't want to take on the guy that has a power level of